Hey, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in to Toys Truly with your host, Toy, and our blessed guest.
Mike, where you at?
All right, Mike, how you doing? That's good. Yeah, man, it's crazy because me and Mike have been friends for literally, we were just talking about this. We've been friends for over like 10 years, so this is it's time meet type thing. Let's build rapport. This is somebody that I've really been knowing and stuff. So, like, how are you how's everything?
Good.
That's good. What you got going on? Okay. How's your summer been so far? Of 24.
Hot. That bitch been hot.
It really has been hot.
But besides that shit, working, music, dad before the music, but dad.
And how's that fatherhood for you going? Like, you got 2 little ones, 2 mini me's now. So, like, how's that for you? Like, times have changed now.
Yeah.
So, like, you a full-time dad at the end of the day. What's that like for you?
I love it.
You do?
Love it. I don't know how to describe it because it's different every day.
I know.
But I love it though. Like,
I'm on.
they crazy.
Not crazy. As far as that, like, does it make you happy though? Like, does it bring, like, is there a side of you that you never thought you would, like, see?
No, not honestly, no. But like, when I was younger, like, my dad wasn't around, so, but I had my stepdad. Like, my stepdad was in my life since I was 2. But, like, still not having your own, like, personal, like,
Right. Yeah, like your...
So, that shit, I always knew, like, I'd be a good dad. Like, I always was good with kids, like, babysitting and shit like that. So, like, I always knew. But, like, going through it, like, you can say you're gonna be a good mom, dad, but, like,
you won't know till
when they come out,
yeah,
they feel way different than you imagine. Like, that shit, you can't imagine that you gotta experience. It's gonna be way different from what you think.
As far as that, like, do you feel like you have another child? You feel like you have more kids at this point?
I got a boy and a girl.
That's all you need.
I really got it set in stone. Most I do is 1 more.
Okay.
Maybe 2.
Maybe 2.
I'm good with the 2.
That you got right now. That's all that matters. I mean, when you got the best of both worlds, like, you have that girl, you have that boy. I mean,
you really don't.
You got you got the perfect balance. I do understand that a lot of people want more, though. I get that. Like, I love kids too myself. Like, I used to teach and everything, and I actually am going to school for teaching. I love kids, like, for real. And I always say the same thing. Like, my dad has been in my life and stuff like that as well, but as I got older, it's always kind of been inconsistent. So I do battle, as well as being like that child who's grown up in a household with just one parent and stuff. So I always tell myself the same thing. Like, I know what I would definitely do different once I start to have kids and stuff like that. And I know it's going to just kind of transform me into a whole person that I really can't imagine seeing myself as right now. But I know it's going to be like a beautiful thing, like yourself. Like how you say, just like you love it at the end of the day. So that's good. That's really, really good. And I'm happy to hear that. And they look just like him, y'all. So that's
anybody that be trying to say not my boy, don't nobody say he look just like you. Anybody that say my daughter looks like me.
Yeah, and honestly, she almost look like your brother. So that's how I know at the end of the day.
She get my sister. You say my mom, but
and
my side.
Your mom is a twin too, huh?
That's what I'm scared.
That's
She running the blood.
Yes, they look just alike, like exactly how he look is how his mama look. And his brother looks just like that, just a darker tone. Like, oh my God, it's scary. They genes are so deep, but that's nice though. Okay, so like going back to it, you was talking about that you also doing music this summer. Like, how's that going for you?
Yeah, I've been recording, getting ready for EP I'm dropping. They just my pups.
It's just my peeps.
They just my pups.
That's just my pups. Okay.
I just been recording it and working, and that's it.
All right, and how that's going for you? When, like, can we look out for that?
It's gonna be like, I want to say like a month.
About a month. Okay.
About 6-7 songs.
Okay.
EP, something like.
You gonna do like a little party or something like that?
Yeah, I would want to. I probably need like a whole setup. I remember I talked to you about that before.
That would be nice. Hey, we can like really get together and like do something. If you wanna like.
But if that's what I would do.
That place that place that I was telling you about.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
So okay, and just touching back base on that, as far as like your music, how long have you been doing music? Because I know you've been doing music for a bit, but for the people, how long you been doing music?
Like 10 plus years, like recording 10 plus years.
And the journey on that, how has that been for you? Realistically, if you were talking to like honestly, someone that wanted to grow into that, how would you say it was for you?
I don't know. I feel like I look at it different. Like just cause like I actually like making music. Like I still like making it, but I feel like you gotta be consistent.
Definitely.
And that's with anything. But like
yes.
I don't feel like at this, like I just be letting life, and then I just go off and do some other shit, not really focus on it. But like at the same time, it's something like I knew since I was little I wanted to make music. I think that's why I'm good at it. But consistent.
Yeah, and you stay very consistent with it, and that's nice. Like even your brother makes music.
Yeah.
So do you feel like he looks up to you? Like he looked up to you to get started with that, or has that kind of been his own little thing?
He ain't never said.
He ain't never like shine light, but yeah.
He ain't never say like I'm the reason he wanted to rap, but I know I've been rapping since he was like before he could leave with me and go to the studio, like
right.
And he like in middle school, and I'm like, fresh out of high school, so I'm going to the studio with my friends. He can't come, but once he was able to come, he started coming with me. I remember I let him like ad-lib a song. And like he was just like kept talking.
So he was like probably so excited.
But that's my favorite rapper though.
Okay.
He my favorite rapper.
Okay, that's crazy.
I ain't saying that because this is my brother. Like him and Kevin Gates, they're my favorite rappers.
Right. Yeah, they got their own little flow that you like to actually like.
Yeah, like he just be on
listen to.
Wave. And then if you really listen, like if you're a music person, really listen to what that nigga saying, like he be saying some shit.
Okay, I see that. That's nice though. That's really nice, and I hope that both of you honestly get far in your endeavors and stuff like that. Keep shining that light on that. But I think you definitely should do that EP and have like a nice little release party at the end of the day. That would be nice. At least like a nice pop out too. You haven't. I'm always telling you to like do something nice.
This a pop out. This
is gonna be a pop out, I guess you can say. So yeah, at the end of the day, like that's what I'm here for. That's what we're doing this for. And also just shining light, allowing your supporters to also get to know you for who you are, get to know you for what you do and what you enjoy at the end of the day. And like being a BR native, like at the end of the day, what do you enjoy doing on a typical day? Like if you're just on a typical day, spending the day with yourself, no kids.
I was about to say, like, a typical day got something to do with them, but if I ain't doing nothing, hold on, what would I plan today? See, I think like a parent now.
Because you got, right? You got to include. So even, right. It's so... Even if you are including the kids.
Shit, no, we gonna do this without them. You said it without them. First off, I'm gonna take a nap.
How long one?
I'm gonna prepare for the night. Like whatever I'm doing, at least I'm gonna be well energized because I do not want to get to the nighttime and be sleepy.
Right.
So I'm gonna take a power nap. I ain't lying. I'm starting to fuck with, like, I'm just getting into drinking because I really didn't be smoking, but like I'm starting to get into drinking. So they got this one little bar I be going to. It's the only bar I ever been to. Like I told you before, I'm so old school. Once I find something I like, I'm fucking with it. So I don't want to go to another bar and then not like it. It throw me off ball. I ain't fucking with no more.
Right.
Like, so I fuck with that little boy, but I'm getting on. Matter of fact, Dominican Republic. I took a trip there.
I saw that recently.
That's when I started drinking.
Okay. How was that? Did you enjoy that?
Yeah.
That it seemed like you had fun, but like, did you genuinely have fun?
I did.
That was your first time out the country?
Shit, that's the whole reason I got a passport. Yeah.
That's good though.
Just for my homeboy, he was getting married.
Oh, okay.
So it's like
the grooms, the troop. Okay.
But everybody canceled, so it was just me and him.
What? How did people cancel?
But it was his birthday too, like so it was like a groom's birthday trip.
Okay.
Like, only me and him went though. That shit was crazy.
Dang. And now it seemed like y'all had the best of time too. It seemed like it was nice. It was nice out there.
It was very nice.
Okay. And what you was drinking?
Rum punches. Rum punch and a Bahama Mama.
LOL.
I'm talking about from 10 in the morning till 2 in the morning. I'm waking up after that first night. I'm a drinker. After that first night, I drink.
I'm a drinker. After that first night, I'm a drinker. Straight up. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, as long as you consume it responsibly. But how can I say that when we live in Louisiana? So, hey. I mean, you're in the right spot. That was like your lip. You know, you had to go get sworn in out there. That's it. That's it. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. You plan on taking any more?
Trips? Yeah. I didn't travel to Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Vegas, Canada.
Oh, okay. So you be getting out there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice. That's really nice. I'm trying to get myself prepared for a big trip. I always go like out the country every year, but I haven't been this year yet, and I'm trying to plan for it. Like my birthday's coming up, so I'm just trying to see where I wanted to go. And
Where you been?
Huh?
Where you been?
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I don't stay in Mexico, I stay in Mexico. I've been to the Bahamas, but I've been to so many parts of like Mexico, so pretty much I've traveled the Caribbean.
Yeah. I want to try Greece.
Or is it Caribbean? But no, I do. I think it's the Caribbean. But no, I do and would love to go to Greece. It looks so peaceful and nice. Wait, serotonin? Is that how you pronounce it?
Serotonin, melatonin.
Serotonin, melatonin, but yeah, it's one of them. It looks really nice and peaceful though.
Yeah, it's out the country trip. That's what I want to do, Greece.
Yeah, I don't think it's that expensive to really go. I see a lot of like lately.
Never, like if you do it right.
If you do it right, and honestly, like I travel a lot solo, so like lately I've been watching like the other girlies travel solo and stuff, and I've been paying attention to the nice little Greece trips that they've been having and going on, and it's so nice. It's just so colorful. It's so bright. It's always like during a nice time and stuff. I don't know. I think you'll have fun.
What made me want to go get my passport when I went down there to New Orleans to pick it up. In the office, they got the screens and they got different places. Like it's just showing like different countries and like information about it. So when I look up, I see Greece. And I just see the pictures and I see like the information. So while I'm waiting, I Googled it and I'm just looking at different stuff. I'm like, beautiful, and it's different.
And it's different. It is different. It's a different vibe. It's definitely a different vibe. So aside from that and everything, like we've discussed pretty much things, do you have like anything that you would like to discuss on behalf of like your supporters or people just getting to know who Mike is, for what he do, for what he is working on? At the end of the day, we know you as Mike, where you at, but we're here to know you as Mike at the end of the day. So anything you would like to share? Like anything, something transparent that maybe you know, people don't know about you, or maybe you want to clear up that people so much assume about you or something. Like this is your opportunity to just.
One thing people don't know, like you gotta like know me to know me, but a lot of people don't know. But I love wrestling. I love wrestling.
Okay.
Big wrestling fan.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool. All right. You know, it's fun. Did you used to play like the video games growing up and stuff?
Yeah,
I used to too.
06 one.
Boy, here comes the pain.
Your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler.
Yeah, who's your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler personally, like, is out of Randy Orton and AJ Styles. Like, them two, but they really came up same time, just two different companies, really kind of the same type, like prototype, could do it all, but Randy the sick.
Yeah.
I love wrestling.
Okay, that's cool. I used to really like it too, like growing up as a kid. I used to play the video games as well, but I used to always watch with my uncle. He was a big wrestling fan. So I always was like just pretty much, you know, in that world. In that video game world and in that, like, you know, tomboy world.
You feel like wrestling, like, I don't want to ask it, like, help you with your music, like, your bravado with it, and, like, you know, how you talk this shit on the mic.
Really,
like,
really, I really think it do, because if you pay attention to my music, at least one or two lines in every song, I say it's like a wrestling, like, related
Line
like,
or something.
because that shit just in me, like, I like that shit there, like, since I was little, like, the whole reason, like, when I grew up in the country before we moved up, like, we stayed with my pawpaw in the country, so we ain't have cable. Like, he old school, they got basic TV,
Yep.
Channel 9 News, Fox 44, PBS.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
So every Friday, every weekend, my stepdad and my mama used to bring me to Blockbuster. Then once my brother was born, they kept that shit going. Like, this was like a tradition. Every weekend we went to Blockbuster or whatever movie rental thing. And my mama used to always give me whatever wrestling pay-per-view. So at that time, I wasn't watching it on TV. I'm only watching pay-per-views.
Yeah.
So whatever I see is always big time. Like, the big time matches is always
Right.
the raw shit. So that, I think that's how I got hooked on it. Then, like, the times I go stay with my daddy, my mama, like, my mama not a wrestling fan. Nobody on my mama's side really care about wrestling. My daddy's side, like, my aunties and my mama,
They watch it.
love wrestling.
Yeah, okay.
Love wrestling. So, like, that shit has always been.
On and stuff.
And, like, I got a couple, like, wrestling songs, like,
Okay.
I don't know. I just fuck with that shit. So, like,
No,
no,
that's-
still watch it now too. Like,
oh yeah, like, when I was a child, like, it was just so cool. But now I watch it for, like, I think it's just therapeutic. Like, you know how your mama watch Young and the Restless or something?
They
Or, like,
just
girl-
watching it. Like,
Yeah.
I could never
when people-
understand why people watch the stories.
It's drama behind
It's
that
drama. It's just
Yeah.
drama. But so, like, when a nigga tell me wrestling fake, I be like, my nigga, back then, I ain't one of them niggas that got mad. Like, cause I always knew it was fake.
That is a good blooper.
Blue season.
Alright.
Yeah, so, when I was younger, that shit never bothered me when a nigga used to be like, oh, wrestling, you like wrestling fake. Nigga, I know, like, I'm watching it. Cause
You couldn't tell me it was
like
fake.
it.
I didn't
But
believe it was.
It's crazy to see how wrestling been around for, like,
that long.
all them years, and not everything on TV really like wrestling. It's all scripted. It's all fake. That's the most, they got it harder. Like, they actually got to work out and, like, do that shit and not hurt the nigga you in the ring with. All this other shit is just written fake. Like,
Yeah.
for you to do that. So, like,
Yeah.
that shit all took a account from wrestling. Like,
Yep.
everybody, them people,
Yeah,
they
this
crazy.
is true. This is so true. And is there another thing that motivates you other than that when it comes to, like, your music? Is there other things that motivate you on that spectrum?
I think the thing that motivates my music is like just expressing myself.
That's the way.
Get my sound out. Like I just use how I'm going through life and express a song, like and express it through a song. So I can like when I'm focused, like I could just go. If I'm in the studio, I could just make music, but like that I'm probably gonna freestyle it or write majority of it or half of it and then freestyle a little less. When I'm like at home, like actually going through shit, I write. Like I write a lot. Like most of my music written. Like that I like to be hands on with my music. I don't like it to be feeling rushed or
everywhere.
I feel like and like I used to go through that phase. I used to freestyle all the time. And I don't think nothing wrong with it, but I feel like when you do it so often, you say the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
Like at least when you write your music, you able to be like, man, I didn't say it. Let me go. I don't say that again. Or like it sounds too similar to something else I didn't say.
Yeah.
But I just be.
That's real. That's real because some people act like they so good to do certain things and like certain things is just like it's not original or something, but like that's just the way that some people just operate and like go about organizing their art. At the end of the day, it's their art, so like it's not a right or wrong thing.
Yeah.
But that's really good. That's really good. Any other hobbies that you like other than wrestling, like for yourself, that you indulge in?
Shit.
Like, do you do anything as far as like physically or like other than be with your kids? Like, no.
I'm trying to and see. It's hard for me to think because first thing I'll be like my kids. I'm thinking about the park. Like we say, work out. I'm thinking about the park.
And nothing wrong with that. Like nothing wrong with that. At least they keeping you on your toes. They keeping you active at the end of the day. So they keeping that youth in you. That's all that matters. That really is. Is there anything that you would like to pretty much like say, like advice that you would like to give? Any supportive like feedback that you would like to give or grant to the viewers?
Whatever you're going through, just keep pushing through that shit. Like I say the song, me and my homeboy live the same life. We just in different phases. I really feel like everybody go through the same shit in life, just at different times.
Yep.
So like,
I definitely agree.
Don't feel like you the only one. Like you can't get down on no shit. Like you can't overthink no shit. Like
yeah.
You just gotta keep pushing.
Yeah, that is so true. That is so true. And being consistent, like you say, I'm glad that you brought that up because that is like something I've been trying to learn with doing this podcast and stuff. And it's, I'm juggling so much my personal life as well as my social. So it's just like a lot of things that's kind of conjoined in one like timely manner, but at the end of the day, like long as I'm being consistent and I'm just trying to remain consistent, it's actually keeping me on my toes. Like I'm starting to like discover new things about myself I like, and just I guess new ways to like find that organization, that balance, and enjoy the things that I actually like. It's a lot, but it's allowing me to discover and enjoy.
Take it one day at a time.
Yup. All you can do is do what you can do in that day. Focus on that day.
But if you stay consistent, shit gonna change.
It do.
You gonna notice that shit gonna make you feel good.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like with all this overwhelm that I've been having going on with myself, I still been able to like say I'm enjoying it.
That's what you gotta do to like keep going. Like you gotta appreciate the little shit in between. Like you can't think that shit is gonna be like
peaches and
all
cream.
good right then and there. Like you just gotta take one little thing at a time. Like whatever little stride accomplished, like you just gotta acknowledge it and be grateful for it, and then push to the next stride. And before you look, 5 of them that met one goal. Like you just gotta do it.
I know, yep, and that's all it's gonna be. Everything's gonna be alright. So I just want to toast to that, or whatever. We toasting to all of your endeavors. Like I say, you got things coming up within the next month. We're gonna post and push towards this this EP release party or event, and stay consistent at all during the given times. Everybody just always stay consistent. Whatever you doing, stay consistent. Whatever you got going on, stay consistent at all times. Like you said, it'd be hard. It'd be like a lot. It's overwhelming and stuff, but we are human and we just have to give ourselves grace just a little bit more these days. So to consistency, and to Mike,
I ain't gonna tell the people how you pulled that weak ass shot at first.
That's because it is Crown Apple. Okay, is Crown Apple not like the worst drink besides Fireball?
I ain't gonna lie, I like both of them. I like both. But I'm saying that I'm gonna go buy down Julio Respirado or an Ajo, however you say it. That's my drink. But them two don't bother me. Now you go give me. No, it's nasty.
What?
Tito's. That's rubbing alcohol.
Because you need to mix Tito's.
That's rubbing alcohol.
But you need to mix it.
You can mix it. You might as well get rubbing alcohol and mix that with whatever.
That's how I feel like Patron is. I don't like Patron. I might be the only female that's against Patron, but I'm not a Patron person. That's nasty.
That's the only.
That's rubbing alcohol.
That's the only drink that will make me throw up. I ain't fucking with it.
Nah, me either. Y'all can have it. I don't. But that's pretty much that. And you know, at the end of the day, you guys, many blessings, many cleans. Thank you so much for tuning in to our podcast. Yay. I don't know which one to look at.